I'll now guide you through this little yoga sequence where we're going to focus on our hamstrings. So come into a standing position in the front end of your mat. Feet hip width distance. Have a little micro bend in the knees. Roll the shoulders all the way up to the ears and send them back down. Close your eyes. Finding the length all the way up through your spine. Just let the arms hang heavy. And just start to notice your breath. Notice how it's floating in and out through your nose. And notice how your belly grows tall and fills up with air on an inhale. And falls on an exhale. Just take a moment to notice how you're feeling in your body in this moment. Blink open the eyes and reach up with the arms towards the ceiling, breathing in. And exhale, slowly fold forward. Rolling up one vertebrae at a time, coming all the way up, reaching up, breathing in. And fold forward. Breathing, roll up, reach up one more time. Folding forward. And rolling up. Reach the arms up and grab around your left wrist. Reach the left arm up and lean over to the right side. Finding the stretch in the side of the body. And slowly come up. Grab the right wrist, reach the arm up and lean over to the left side. Take a big breath in. And exhale, come all the way up. Fold forward, round your back. And we're just going to hang out here. Interlace the arms. And start swaying the body from side to side. Letting the neck hang heavy. Feeling the stretch in your lower back. And maybe you'll also feel it on your hamstrings. Keep the knees bent a little bit. And then slowly come to center. Bring your hands down to the mat. Bend the knees a little bit more. And now reach up with the right arm as you're stretching out that right leg, sending the right hip back. Slowly coming back into center, bending that right knee. Breathing in, lifting the left arm, stretching the left leg. And slowly come back to center. We're going to move from side to side here. So breathing and reaching up, right arm, right leg stretches. And exhale, center. Inhale, stretch the left leg, left arm comes up. And exhale, center. Keep following your breath. And one more round. and stay in center. Lift halfway up, finding length. Rolling those shoulders back. And exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way up to a stand. Reach up, palms together, and bring them down in front of your heart. Down alongside of you. Breathe in, reach up. And exhale, fold. Halfway lift, breathing in. And exhale, fold. Bring the hands on the mat and step back into plank pose. Come down on the knees and send the chest all the way down. Point the feet away. Breathe and lift the chest up. And exhale, lower down. Come up to all fours. Tuck the toes under. Lift the hips. Maybe you want to adjust the feet a little bit. Press the chest down towards the thighs. Pressing all 10 fingers onto the mat. And then slowly start to bending one knee, straightening the other. Sending opposite heel all the way down to the mat. Maybe moving the hips a little bit from side to side. Just whatever feels nice. Coming into stillness, bending both knees. Really focus on bringing those hip bones as high as you can. And if you can't, slowly send the heels down, and maybe you can straighten the legs. If you start to round in the lower back, keep the bend in the knee. Bring the feet together. And sweep up the right leg. Lower the left heel down. Really straightening out through that right leg. And now bring the right knee all the way up to your nose. Really lifting that leg as high as you can. And bring the right foot in between your hands. Lowering down with your hip. Sending the left knee down. Breathing in here, finding length all the way up through the crown of your head. And exhale, straighten out the right leg. As you breathe in, come forward, send the hips down, lift the chest high. And as you exhale, straighten out that leg and find the stretch on your hamstrings. Again, we're going to move with the breath. Next time we're back, we'll stay here. Think about sending that right hip back. Finding the stretch all the way up through the back of your right leg. And now bring the left hand out to the left side and the right arm up and over. So you're leaning your body towards the left. You're pressing your hips towards the right. Breathing in here. One more big breath. And slowly come all the way back up to center, folding forward over that leg. Breathing in, finding length. And exhale, folding. One more time, breathing in, finding length. And exhale, folding. Last time, breathing in, finding length. And exhale, folding. Slowly come forward onto that right foot. Hands on each side of the foot. Lift the left knee and do a little jump forward. And slowly come all the way up to a stand. Check that both feet are pointing straight forward. Take the hands on your hips and bring the hips parallel. Roll the shoulders back, find length all the way up through the crown of the head, breathing in. And as you exhale, fold from the hips, coming forward with a straight back. Now you might not come as far down. Bring your hands to the thigh, to your shin, or maybe you can even touch the ground. The most important thing is here that you have the length and you have the straight spine. Keep pulling those shoulders back. Finding the stretch in the back of your right leg. Any discomfort, bend the right knee. One more breath here. And then slowly round your back. Bring the fingertips onto the mat and lean the weight forward into the right foot. Right leg goes high. Think about pushing your chest down towards the thigh and lifting the left leg as high as you can. Maybe you can straighten out that right leg a little bit more. Let the head hang heavy. Breathing in and breathing out. We'll do one more breath here. And now slowly bend the right knee, send that left foot down. Hands on each side of the foot. Step back into a plank. Send your knees down to the mat or lower halfway down. Spin the feet around, lift the chest up, breathing in. And breathing out, come into a downward facing dog. Maybe you want to walk it out a little bit here. Okay, we'll do the other side. So bring the feet together. Bend the knees. Send the hips high. And slowly lower the heels. Left foot comes up. Press out through that left leg. Breathing in. And exhale, left knee all the way up to the nose. Rounding your back. Lifting the leg high. And bring it down in between the hands. Lower down with that right knee. Coming up to the fingertips, finding length all the way up through your spine, chest forward. And as you exhale, straighten out that left leg. Breathe in, come forward. And exhale, straighten. So we'll move with the breath. Next time we're back, we'll stay here. Folding over that left leg. Bring the left hip back and down. We'll take the right hand out to the right side and lean over, reaching that left arm all the way up and over. Pressing the left hip to the left side and down. Relaxing the left leg. And slowly come back up to center, folding over the left leg. Breathing in, finding length. And breathing out, folding. Breathing in, length. And exhale, fold. One more time. And fold. One more breath here. And now slowly come back forward. Hands on each side of the foot. Lifting the right knee. Jump a little step forward with the right foot. And then come all the way up to a stand. Again, look down and check if both feet are pointing straight forward. Hands on the hip. Pull the left hip a little bit back so that you have parallel hips. Roll the shoulders back. Find the length all the way up through the spine. Breathing in and breathing out. Folding from the hips, coming forward. Keep that straight spine. If you start to round, you've come too far down. Place the hands either on your thigh, your shin, or if you can touch the ground. Bringing the left hip back, finding the length. Any discomfort, bend that left knee. Okay, we'll do another big breath here. And then slowly round. Bring the fingertips down in front of you. Lean the body weight forward onto that left leg and lift the right leg as high as you can. Pulling your chest down towards the thigh. Lift the right leg a little bit higher. And if you can, see if you can straighten that left leg. Breathing in and breathing out. One more big breath. And slowly place that right foot back down. Hands on each side of the foot. Step back into a plank, lower down on the knees or halfway down. Chest up, breathing in. And breathing out. Downward facing dog. Slowly walk the feet all the way up to the front end of the mat. And then roll up one vertebrae at a time, coming all the way up to a stand. Take a big step back with the right foot and point both feet out to the side so that the feet are parallel to the edges of the mat. Hands on the hips, roll the shoulders back. And then lean forward, coming forward with a straight back. Hands towards the ground. Adjust your feet if you want a little wider stand. Again, trying to find the length in your back, breathing in. And then exhale, fold and round the back. Let the shoulders hang, let the head hang. Now walk your hands over towards that right foot. Grab around the ankles, breathing in. And then exhale, see if you can pull your chest a little bit closer to the right leg. One more breath here. And then slowly release and walk the hands all the way over to the left. Breathing in. And exhale, pull it a little bit closer. And slowly come back to center. Relaxing the shoulders, relaxing the top of the head. Coming up to straight back. Pull the right heel in and then sit down over that right leg, stretching out the left leg, pointing the left foot up towards the ceiling. The right heel might not come all the way down to the ground. You might be up here, and that's okay. Just think about sending that right heel down, lifting the chest high, feeling the stretch on the inner side of the thigh and the back of the left thigh. Breathing in here. And then exhale, we're going to slowly move over to the other side. So move the hips as close as you can to the ground, sitting over the left foot. Straightening out the right leg, points of right foot up. Sitting tall. Sending the left heel as far down as you can, opening up in the hip. And slowly move your hips back to center, folding forward. Rolling up all the way up to a stand and step forward. From here, just sit down and come all the way down, lying on your back. Pull the knees in towards the chest. Slowly place the feet down onto the mat. Roll up with the hips, all the way up to the top of your shoulders. Move the shoulder blades a little bit closer to one another. Interlace the fingers, or just reach down alongside of you. Press the arms down and lift the hips a little bit higher. Breathing in here. And breathing out. Notice how the belly fills up with air on an inhale and falls on an exhale. One more breath here. And slowly come all the way down, hugging the knees in. Let the feet come to the ground, move the hips to the left, and let both knees fall down to the right. Reaching that left arm out to the side, coming into a spinal twist. And maybe you want to straighten down that right leg to come a little bit deeper into this twist, letting the left knee come down towards the ground. One more breath here. And then slowly come back to center. Moving the hips to the right, knees to the left. Right arm reaches out to the right side. And again, maybe you want to straighten down the lower leg, so the left leg, and bring the right knee all the way to the ground. Relaxing those legs, relaxing your back, the right shoulder. One more breath here. And move back to center. Hug both knees in. And let them calm down on the mat. Feet apart, arms alongside of you, palms facing up. Relax the legs. Relax the shoulders. And close your eyes. Focus on your breath. Feel how the belly fills up with air on an inhale and empties out on an exhale. You can stay here for as long as you need to. Thank you for joining me in this practice.